It's a really good song to end on too. Just wanna run around. Hell yeah. There's your link, Falcro. So that's Falcro's, right? After I'm done here, over there. And I will be there shortly. I was going to stuff my food in my face because I didn't really eat very much. I did. I had a little snack, but something that pulled me over. I got a little busy and my brain was doing those things. Gotta remember to eat. I had fun. Thanks for coming, guys. Anybody can help. I can always use help. I have my PayPal down there. And shoot me some suggestions in the song list. I'm just going to keep that open. And I'll clear out what's there. I'm going to leave one. Exodus. So it's a pretty good start to a nice and heavy list. I think these are counted. So there's throwing it down. You guys rock. Thanks for coming. What do we got? 2 minutes left. That's okay, Lori. It's quite all right. I hope the lark was worth it. Some good music in the background while you did your work. Good night, Lori. Richard, see you soon. Be over there very soon. Very, very soon. So, yeah. And hope to see the rest of you there, too. Thanks for coming, Zach. Welcome to the Mod Squad. Yeah, he's been modded because he was always the first one here. And I mean always. Sometimes he's here before the show starts. Zach, you fucking rock. So do the rest of you. Special guests included. You could hear.
So you're all hearing my. You're probably hearing Preston talk because I'm still in Preston's show, popping back and forth between my chat and his.
You rock too, Hugh.
But yes, Sean. Ruby.
Thanks for coming.
Is going to be in a show tonight.
Flip side, and chats and here and there.
I'll be explaining that here in a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to let Preston finish up, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. So now, if I go, holy smackerel, don't I have a? How can I link to my own stuff? There must be a way. Right? If I go to here, and then I go, yes, here, and I click on that, and then click on this, we didn't hear much of that. So, hey, my flock is everywhere. And yes, your flock is everywhere, sir. Holy mackerel, do I see you everywhere. You and your flock carrying around, being cool. Awesome stuff. Anyway, welcome everybody. I just popped over. Preston just ended his show, and he rocked it tonight. Really good. I threw a couple of curveballs at him. And I don't know if, hey Zach, good to see you. I don't know if Preston is, if he's listening. Brother, I gotta tell you, the way that I go about picking songs for your show, let's see, what's the best way to put this? If it says never next to it in the list, that's one of my top criteria, especially if it's a song that I happen to like as well. Oh well, thank you, man. Wow, that I'd never expect stuff like that, so I appreciate that. Um, Flock, my flock. How do I do this? Okay, because my flock is everywhere is a long name, and I'm really not good with long names. Leanie out there, she's trying to duck out of the interwebs tonight, like she's got something else to do. Yeah, she probably does. She's an extremely busy lady. I'm glad that she just popped in here. What should I call you? I don't want to call you Flock. That's just lame. Or Mai is weird. Hi Mai, how are you? Yeah, you're here lurking. Yeah, that's my criteria for picking a song. Is if it says it's never been played on the show. Well, I kind of had to bring Ruby out. I'm gonna explain that here in just a minute. I'll explain it. But there's a couple of things that are going to be happening. Some not changes necessarily, but some stuff, some different things. My flock or Sarah or both. Well, gee, that gives me choices. Choices are good. Thank you. I think I'm going to stick with Sarah. I think that's the way we're going to roll with that. But thank you for so much for sharing me out. I appreciate that. Crazy stuff. Anyway, so I'll start the show off tonight with reintroducing Ruby. For those of you that have not seen Ruby, this is my go-to. She is my baby. She is my favorite. I'm really liking all the guitars I have. I like my Ibby. I like my Douglas. Douglas is currently sitting over here, being kind of chilling. The reason he's over there is because he's tuned to E flat, which is why Ruby's back out, because Ruby is not tuned. All right, and I do plan to pop into a couple of your shows. I've seen a couple of the notifications now. They just always have hit at a point where I'm doing something else or I'm involved in some way. This is crooked. I don't like crooked. Let's get that. Let's see how that looks. We'll see how that is. Anyway, I'm weird. OCD. That's a little bit better. Oh yeah. I can deal with that. See, that's square to the earth right there. I saw Heather pop in here. I saw, well, of course, Sean was in here. Zach, of course, is here. No. He is not in timeout. He is just here, and that's the only safe place for him to sit, because I have to get another guitar stand. I'm looking at some different possibilities. Up above me, behind me, see if I can tilt this up. My room is a disaster, but if I can make this, let me see if it'll go up far enough without me. I've got all the shit tightened. Nope, you can't see it. Alright, well anyway, I think I went too far. I did. So, above me, above that closet back there, the closet is the back of my room. I am going to I'm going to put my guitar hangers along there, so you'll be able to see my guitars hanging, because I lay in the bed. I don't sit on my bed, and I don't care. I've got clothes there anyway. It's actually a super single or a king's singles. Hey, Lori. Something, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, it's an odd sized, it's not quite a double, but it's bigger than a regular single. I only sleep on half the bed, so the other half is sitting back there. But anyway, then my guitars will be all up behind me, which is going to be more convenient than putting them on walls around me, and then I can put shelves up. I've really been tearing things apart. That is a box of boxes back there, with the Amazon smiley, because, yeah, I'm one of those guys. I save boxes. I have a box for my camera. I have boxes for my webcam. I have boxes for my TV, all my game systems. So if I move, yeah, I can pack those things back in those boxes to move them much less likely. Well, see, of course I share this apartment with my roommate, and I don't put anything out in the living room because I don't spend any time out there. I spend all my time in here. Um, hey, when I moved the TV, well, I briefly lived in Missouri. When I moved across country, I bought my 50-inch TV there. That was my first. This one's a 55, but um, when I bought that TV there, I kept a box because I knew that there was a possibility that I would want to move back, and I liked the idea of having all the original packing materials. Yes, it was a wise decision because it's 2,300 miles from Washington, Missouri to Portland, Oregon, which is basically where I was going. And yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. So I was glad to have it in its box and not be in there. I have so many things that I want to do, but then I don't usually do them. Yeah, I did it twice. I drove all of her stuff, her and her family stuff. My son and I drove it across the country, towing their car on a trailer, U-Haul, setup, to get it there. Then I decided, whoa, I'm going to move there and live with them. It's kind of cool. And so I was a basement dweller in my daughter's house for a little while. I loved it there. I didn't really care for the weather, but man, I had the whole basement to myself. I could make noise. It was pretty awesome. And then I moved back because they were moving back, and well, that meant they were selling the house and stuff. So I wanted to have a place to live, so I moved back here. I'm not moving from here again. I will go visit places, but this is where I'm going to live. But anyway, so now I'm in a well, this room is 9 by 12. It's 100 square feet. And I get to cheat some of that because of the way I have my bed pushed into the closet. So we're having reorganization things. But I want to get my guitars hung up, and I've been hemming and hawing all week about where to put them on the various walls around here, because then it's a pain. Well, I'm going to put them on the wall behind me. I said I don't feel like discombobulating that camera back there, but well, wait a minute. I got this one right here. I can do this. There it is. You can see where those words are up there. Right there. I forgot I had a new camera. This is not the OBS cam anymore. I got another Logitech. But anyway, right up there on that header on the closet is where I'm going to put the guitars. So anyway, that was fun. So I have some things to learn. That's crooked. That's more straighter. Nope, this way. Let me change over. Where did it go? Not the OBS. If I go this one, there, that's easier. Let's see if I can. Nope, not that way. I screwed around to get it all adjusted before. Okay, that's not terrible. Close enough. Alright. Anyway. Now if I go back over here, there is a feature in OBS that Marshall told me about, and he's going to show me how to use it. It is an automation of your camera angles. So I'm going to add a third camera for an angle from the headstock end. But I'm trying to not be wired. I'm trying to make that a wireless cam. I could use my phone and the OBS cam to do that, but the phone's so heavy. The phone weighs like, with its case on, this phone weighs like close to a pound, maybe a little bit more. I've never actually weighed it, but it's chunky. It's got a big magnet on the back, plus it's got this special phone holder that's called a quad lock. So it's kind of heavy to stick on the end of the guitar. So I've got some cheapy, super cheapy, like $50 cheapy cameras that are Wi-Fi action cameras, and I think that I can take the Wi-Fi address of that and use it for the address in the not OBS cam, in the Droid cam. So that's the long-term plan, but that's more things I have to learn. So, and if I have to get up and around, you're going to see I'm wearing my jammies, because this is my room and I'm hanging out here. So if you want to do my amp thing, I certainly enjoy that. No, not that one. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Now, go back. Okay. Now, I accidentally started Reaper. Close that, because we don't want to see that. Bring this up. I'm trying to get my scenes organized so that I don't have to do as much mouse clicking around different screens, but I'm not quite there yet. Thinking about making some keyboard shortcuts, but I leave OBS on all the time, even when I'm not doing a live, because I use it for my recording. If I'm recording a video of me working on the guitar or playing something new or something like that, so it's challenging. If I set key binds up to stop recording, then I start off accidentally recording things, and I've had to delete a few. I mean, there's nothing weird, but it's just me being by myself in my room. If I go to Vizio screen, this is another new set, new one that I set up. Yes, there is my yes. Zoom handheld. Interesting. I'm going to have to check into that. And they're wireless? Cool. Anyway, so you can see the screen this way. This is nested in the screen all the time. Nested's the wrong word. I've been trying to learn how to do that too. Nested scenes are pretty cool. But I haven't quite reached that level of tech savvy yet. But anyway, then I can bring up the amplifier more easily and do my amp tech thing. So I also want to ask you guys, consider, let me go back to the other one, not that one, I want to go back to this one, there we go. No, what, oh, I got to turn that off. See, I'm still getting used to it being in a scene. Before, I had to actually go in and change properties. Now I don't have to do that part anymore. No, I haven't heard of that, Clay. By the way, welcome. Jam Kazam, huh? My issue with this is, this is 21st century stuff. We're pretty sophisticated for the height of mankind's technology that's available relatively inexpensively to the public. Why can't OBS just have that in it, and I can have friends in through OBS? I can just add you to my stream. Now, I know I can do the web thing, or I can bring somebody into my stream through the web, whatever it's called, OBS Ninja or whatever they call it. And it does work, but it's clunky. Why does it have to be clunky? This is century 21. Um, you know, the government's like 4 steps at least ahead of where we are. Kinger's working tonight. He's always working when I do mine. So you'll listen to me drone on about stuff tonight. I have a lot of things to kind of BS about. Um, anyway, there's going to be a third camera offered in that's going to be a view down the neck of what I'm doing. So then we'll be able to switch. My goal is that I can have the automation automatically switch when I do something. I can hit the start button on that and it will switch between the camera angles that I want while I'm doing my thing, so you guys don't have to just always look at the same thing. And it's not always like it's set up now with the little square that's the close-up for my picking hand, and then this all up here. So you've checked it out, Hugh. That's cool. I'm gonna have to go look that up. Maybe we'll do that a little later because I don't have a lot of stuff tonight. But Ruby is back in the show and hanging on me because I am learning Simple Man, and I know it's so overdone. I'm not doing it for a cover. This is my song choice for my guitar lessons with Preston. So I wanted something that had kind of a bluesy feel, but wasn't like Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of skill picking, and love the song Simple Man. It's one of my favorites. So that he is now tuned to E flat, and I don't want to constantly retune my guitar. That's why I own multiple guitars. And you know, I'm not even like a real guitar player yet. But I want to be able to just pick him up and play, and he holds tune pretty well. I thrash on Doug hard. That guitar, and the reason I call it Doug, for those of you that don't know, it is a Douglas Spad 625 guitar. Not a terribly expensive guitar when they were sold. They had this version, and then they had another version that was called the Pro. And I'm not calling this the Pro because it's not original. Somebody's done extensive modifications to this guitar. It had jumbo frets. It's 25.5-inch scale, and I said 25 frets, 24 frets, 25.5-inch scale. And then the refinish on the guitar, you've all seen it over the last few weeks with me playing it all the time, is an EVH tribute to the Frankenstrat. And I did get a hold of Rondo. Rondo is who owns the Douglas name, although they're all but discontinued now. About 10 years ago they stopped doing any of the Douglas names. But they finally got back to me. I asked them a long time ago if they did an EVH tribute guitar in one of their Spad models, and the employee that sent the thing back to me said no. We have never done an EVH model, EVH tribute of any kind in any of our models. So somebody customized this guitar. Somebody did this. And it's a really nice job. This is a serious finish. It's not 100% perfect. If you look at it really close, you can see where there's tape lines. They didn't quite get sealed down, but this is not a cheesy finish. This I think is factory, but these are changed out to the active pickups. The bridge is the Tune-o-matic. This switch is changed from, this came with a 5-way. Because the original ceramic pickups, it had a coil tap, so you could change it to singles, or one of them to a single. So it had a 5-way switch, and this is only a 3-way. It is also not an original switch. This is an old switch, but it works well. Marshall got this. The Tune-O-Matic might be original, and the knobs are probably original because that's what it is. We meaning me, myself, and I forgot to turn that guitar down. Anyway, um, have been doing a lot of research, and I think that this was originally a white guitar, and then they added the red and black over the top of it. But the thing is just a beast. I beat on it, I turn it around, I tear things up. It's just crazy how much I beat on that thing. And it holds tune, stays nice. It's by far the most I've played. It's got the jumbo frets. I don't know, they're not stainless. Where Ruby has the jumbo stainless 61 something or others. I can't remember the wire designator. But anyway, that's a fun guitar to play. When they were sold originally, they were in the $300 range, but it's much better built than a $300 guitar. Now that Marshall set it up and I polished the frets, it plays, other than not being able to do the dives and the stuff with the whammy bar, that thing just rocks. It just plays hard. And the better I get, hopefully the better it'll start being. So, oh, doesn't look like it's Johnny Bean here. I see somebody said hi to, or said Johnny Bean. Now, I like Johnny Bean. I listen to his shows. But are you just referring to the EVH thing, Hugh? Because I would be, you know, it'd be cool if Johnny stopped by my show. So that's kind of what's going on with the whole guitar thing. The long-term plan to hang them all up behind me. And then of course I'll reframe the shot so that they show up in the background. It'll give you something to look at besides my clothes and my toolbox. So, oh, no worries, Hugh. Excuse me. He's a huge EVH fan, and he's a good guitarist. I'd really like to listen to him play. Excuse me. He does a lot of cool stuff, and then I like Lars guitars. Going when they go to the shop and they play at Guitar Store XYZ. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think so too. It's not so complicated that I can't play it because I can just play it rhythm-like. Although I'm gonna warn you, it's really hard for me to not want to pick those single notes. I explained to Preston last night that this is cliche. You know that maybe get a blister on your thumb. Yeah, I got a blister on my thumb, and it popped. I got the blister, I kept playing, and it popped. It's really weird. So that's kind of uncomfortable. So we're back to using just a pick. I'm going to have to work on that. I'm trying to let my nails grow. I don't understand. I want the nails to stay short on this hand, and I want the nails to get longer on this one. Not like, you know, scary Bride of Frankenstein long, but long enough I can use them as extra picks. They get to the ends of my fingers and then they start to break, split. It's frustrating. I'm taking the supplements too. I hate all this extra estrogen. I mean, keratin. Hey Charlie, welcome. Well, yes, but I don't have a bass, Preston, and I could get a bass. I've seen a couple of reasonable ones for some, but I kind of want to be guitar first, and then later I'll worry about a bass, because I don't want to learn two things at the same time. So yeah. I thought about doing that, but I don't I don't cut my hair and I don't shave because I don't like dealing with shit that is frivolous like that. My hair is long because I don't want to cut it, and my beard is long because I don't want to shave. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to let them grow. What I'm thinking about doing, a friend of mine, well, my previous roommate, um, has she does what's it called? Anyway, I'm gonna oversimplify this. They're like stickers for your nails, but they're pre-decoration. It's real nail polish. It comes off with regular acetone. It's not a sticker, but it goes on like a sticker. When you get these nail strips, um, yes, I know. It's because I never used this thumb, and I was trying to find those notes. I know this is not the right exact, it's because I'm in standard. I'm doing it with a pick, but I'm trying to find those notes. So yeah, it's just gonna. I just got to take it a little easier, just go a little slower on the learn to be a finger picker thing. But anyway, so back to what I was saying before I distracted myself. She has been using a stuff. Doc Danger, welcome to the show. Doc Danger comes in and Clay's there. It's Lee's Press-Ons by Ronco, right? Yeah, we're not going to do any Lee press-on nails. But anyway, the stuff that she has is you put it on like it's a polish, but it's not a polish. It actually is the stuff that you need for your nails to be stronger and not split. So I'm going to try that stuff. It's not cheap. It's like $8 or $9 for the little bottle of it, which is like, fingernail polish bottle. That seems expensive to me because, well, I don't buy that kind of stuff. But, yeah. Oh, there's Doc. The dog paw. Woof, 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 woof. Yeah. Now I call Doc and Doc. I'm going to have to figure that one out. I got to do something here. Hang on, what are we doing? Stop. Don't touch me there. Yes, I argue with myself. I have to fix this because he's here. That way, I threw a wrench at Kinger. He's just doing that. Now, we got to throw another wrench at Doc Danger. So, I think I've already done Clay. I think. Yeah, and I say it every time I add new mods. I mod everybody on my channel that's been here for a while. Yes, the wrench docs, there you go. I mod everybody because that way you can put a link up. If you have a link to a show, to a musician, to anything that you want to promote, and I've given you a wrench, that means I trust you to put links into the chat. That show that I tuned into last night, Doc, that was a lot of fun. I fell asleep, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Definitely was a fun show, and I have over 1,500 people in my subscription list now. So if you want to, Doc Spanners. Is that real, Hugh? Anyway, if you want to link that show or any of those people in the chat, please feel free to do so. Same goes for you, Kinger. You have a wrench now. If you want to put a link up to a new song, to something you want to do, that's kind of why you have those wrenches. I like Clay's idea of just unwrenching everybody every once in a while and then redoing them all, because people come and go. And I've got a lame live. This is a pretty boring show. It's just me talking to you guys, playing a little bit of guitar. But yeah, that catches everybody up pretty much with what I'm doing in general with, you know, my YouTuber life, because we're all living the dream. Me on a personal level, gonna be talking to my team about Brad Example. No, I'm not gonna talk to my team about Brad Example, but I just seen him come in there. So that's a good one, Doc. That's a good one. Except I'm not gonna do that because now I got two Docs in my chat. I got Doc Danger and I got the Dogpaw Doc, who to me is the original Doc because I met him first. But Brad Example just came in here, and holy mackerel, you want to talk about a good musician and an all-around really badass cool guy. He's one of them. Brad Example is totally cool. Go check out his channel. So good to see you here. I always like Brad when he comes and lurks. He's almost always, if he comes in and says hi like this, he's almost always lurking for the whole show. So, what were we just thinking about, Preston? Anyway, so I saw, I don't know if any of you, thanks, I appreciate that, Brad. I don't know if any of you know who the Guitar Geek is. Ah, okay, I'm with you. Anyway, the Guitar Geek channel. He's a really cool guy. Good guitarist. He does a lot of guitar and gear reviews. Kind of as a thing. He was pretty prolific, and then here a few months ago-ish, he just disappeared. And he stopped posting stuff. And of course, I've got more people than I can keep up with to go in and check their streams and see their posts. As I just said, there's over 1,500 channels in my subscription list now. And they're varied all over the place. Everything from hot rodding, yes, who I found out actually lives in Austria. Anyway, he's somebody that I like. He has a pretty good manner. He's a really decent guitar player, and he has some really cool stuff. But he stopped, and he did a post this week. He came to a point he couldn't even walk in his studio. He just left the door closed all the time. He burned out. He was depressed. He had some things going on. Well, he's made the same decision I have to talk about his journey with mental health, to try and get rid of some of the damn stigma around it. So he's kind of restarting, but he's going back to basics. He's not worried so much about sponsorships and things like that. He's going to try and focus more on fun. But I loved the part of his story where he, I can't remember if it was father, grandfather, I don't remember now, and that's terrible. But anyway, he had a close family member pass during this time when he was having the depression thing and the deal go on with that. So he went to the funeral. That kind of forced him out. And I loved the way he talked about this. The funeral turned out to be one of the best days in his life. Not for the reason he was there, whoever passed, whether it was father or grandfather or mother. That wasn't what made it one of the greatest days in his life. He said what made the greatest day in his life is he was able to reconnect with people and family members and get a sense of what he had been missing out on. And so he sought out some help, and now he's on his own journey. I don't know if he's going to do exactly the same thing, but yeah, I'm still working on the links that I want to put in my description. Right now there's just my Sheeples PayPal link and my Twitter and my Instagram, I think. But I don't even hardly ever go on there. Every once in a while I go on to Instagram or Twitter, but I don't spend a lot of time there. But anyway, those are the only links that are in my description right now. That's going to change. I want to put some mental health links in there, but I want them to be fairly generic. We have a worldwide audience of people in this community, uh, and I want people to be able to use the links to get to help in other areas of the world, in other countries, not just here. Because clearly, if somebody in Austria were to tune into my show and wonder where they could get some help, I wouldn't know where to send them in Austria to do that, or England, or Australia, or the Philippines, or Vietnam, or man, it's such a worldwide thing. It blows me away. But I want that to stay something. I want it to stay something that's important in this channel. The mental health thing is important to me. I always hated the stigma attached to it for other people. Oh, you're weak, or you're just acting like a girl or whatever from the guy's perspective. Ladies that were shunned and pushed away. Right? Um, Charlie, you're bad human. Bad human. Funny, but bad. So, my journey is going fairly well, but I think it's time for a med change. I think it's time that I talk to my doc about maybe going up a little bit. Yeah, panic attacks or drama. Yeah, that kind of thing. There's just so many things attached to mental health. You can't just say, you can tell somebody I got the flu, I've got the COVID, whatever. I don't care. And it's like, oh man, I'm sorry, get better, get well, hope you feel better soon, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Why can't you just be sick and need some treatment like any other medical condition? Um, so, wow, this could be fun. A movie script co-written by Charlie Gabaldon and Doc, the dog paw. That could be very interesting. But I want to talk about my mental health, and I know I bounce a lot. It's hard to keep up with me. But that's something that's important to me, and I'm hoping that it'll help over time remove the stigma for one person. Guitar Geek, and I don't know his name other than he's the Guitar Geek, said the same thing I've said a number of times. If me saying something about this gets one person to seek help and thank you, Hugh, appreciate that, Andrew, then it's worth anything else. Sometimes it's funny, Doc, Mr. Danger. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I called Doc, and Doc to me is dog paw. Please look deeper. I know, but the drug that I'm working with right now is pretty good. They made enough of a difference for me. I'm just going to say Doc Danger. Okay, that works. It's going to be... I think medication is going to be a necessity for me. I don't want to say it in such a way that I make less what you feel, because I know that you like keeping things natural in the body. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. You can't not hear that voice if you've seen the original show. But I'm hopeful that I can continue that trend and keep that something that is not a stigma. Sometimes, okay, I'll research it. I do basic research on all the meds that I take, because I take quite a few of them. I take high blood pressure meds, and I take blood thinner meds, and I take for stents. What's that? Its real name is Plavix, that I can't think of the name that it's called. Oh, it starts with a G, but anyway, and I'm not going to drag that out. And yeah, Brad, that's a valid point in where I was going at. I take about 15 a day. Now, 3 of those are just aspirin, a multivitamin, and I think a stool softener. Yeah. Those are just over the counters. They're just normal fish oil, that kind of stuff. It's complete. Those are completely natural products. Aspirin, I'm really taking aspirin, and that. So, but I take about 15 a day as well, and I like to know what I'm putting in my body. If things don't make me feel good, trust me, I have zero problems cutting that out of my life. Um, yes, yes, and yeah. I don't think I'll need drugs to be okay. You make great points, Doc, and I appreciate you so much because you bring those things up, and you're not afraid to talk about them and stuff. I think I will need meds for a time, and yeah, Charlie, it's hard to take up fishing with no car now, because I can't really. There's not a fishing place that I can walk to. But I do my walks, and I have this channel, and I have all of you out here that I talk to. Um, in Forest Grove, there is no city lake. There is a stream, riverish thing that's about 5 miles away, but I don't want to walk that far to go fishing. Mental health is important, and I want to help people not be afraid to talk about it. Um, Me talking about it was a good thing, and part of my therapy is if there's water, there's fish in it. Yeah, or if there's water, I'll fish it. Yes. Um, so it's important, and I want to keep that conversation open, and I want everybody to be able to put in input. I don't argue about it. I don't want to feel like, and I'm not saying this because you're asking me to research it. Mr. Tim Thomas, hello and welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Um, yeah, that is very much a 70s thing. I think that for me, medication will end at some point, at least medication for the depression. But for now, yeah, it makes a big difference to do that. But it is a very important conversation, and I do want to have it, and I don't want to. I don't want people to think that it's a taboo subject here because it's not. And I appreciate Doc and his opinions about please research it, make sure it's not poison. They were indeed. I still have silver amalgam in my mouth. That's been in there most of my life because I can't afford to have them changed over to the new non-toxic ones. Excuse me. So, uh, you're 100% right about those things, and I want people to consider that and think it. And if there are natural remedies or things that you can do, Charlie going fishing, making him feel better, people going for walks like me, that makes me feel better. All that kind of stuff is important, and what works for you works for you, as long as it helps you to be okay. Because we got to remember the words of the lead singer of Imagine Dragons. It's okay to be not okay, and that is exactly what that song is about. Is this whole stigma around mental health? Because he's another hero that was in the public and said, "Hey, I'm gonna do this." Whoa, hello. I'm gonna do this thing, and I'm gonna go get some help. and I'm gonna do what I need to do to feel better, because I don't feel better, or I don't feel okay right now. So yeah, it's an important conversation, like Heather said, and it's a conversation I definitely want to have. So, but that's kind of the catch up on that. My journey thus far is going well, and yeah, well, their legs don't have to be long, but it certainly doesn't hurt to watch them walk around. um, that gets everybody caught up on that. What else are we going to talk about? Oh, I need everybody's opinion. And you can throw this in the chat here if you're live, or you can throw it in a comment down below if you're watching a replay on this. It's better when they're pointed up. Yeah, I have a couple of lady friends that have been relationships in the past. And yeah, they'll come and Dawn, she's actually been in the chat of the show. Will ask me, what dress should I wear, because we're going to go to karaoke or do something. And my comment to her is, well, throw it on the floor and tell me which one looks the best. But that's just my naughtiness. So if it looks good on the floor, you should probably wear it. Anyway. That was my chauvinistic comment for the night, but I'm sticking with it because that really is me. And oftentimes I will have to pick the color of her dress, or I will have to pick her dress with knowing nothing about the dress other than its color. And she has some very nice dresses. Let's just say. So, I don't want to go down that road too much, because she's a very nice lady and one of my best friends. So, we'll just leave that alone. You were just typing that. So, my thing, well, as a local singer, not an addict, stuff just happens. It costs everyone a value. Doctors giving people, yeah, absolutely. Things like that are terrible. And that's another facet to the whole mental health thing, and the whole, why is your mental health suffering? And if you don't seek any help about it, well, it's going to be a problem. But I'm thinking about starting a new live show and do 2 shows a week. Do this one, Lame Live's not going anywhere. The only time I don't have Lame Live going on Wednesdays is if I'm not feeling well enough to do this, which doesn't happen often, but it does happen sometimes. I'm tired, or I've been out doing stuff, or I pushed myself too hard, that sort of thing. But the other live show that I'm thinking about doing now that I have the overhead camera, that's this one right here, because it's on an articulated arm and it can be overhead or look up from the bottom or whatever I want to point it. So where if the arm will reach, I can point the camera that way. But I have a number of projects. True, Doc, very true. I have some projects. Some of you know that the battery quit in this. I've got a battery coming for my Fitbit. This tells me my heart rate, how many steps I've taken, blah, 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 what my sleep is like. But the battery is trashed in it. It's 7 or 8 years old now. My son gave it to me. It was already used. He just didn't use it as much as he thought he would. Oh, look, I'm playing my guitar with the cord. Anyway, I'm gonna get a battery and take this apart. I found a YouTube video. I'm also gonna polish the plastic. But anyway, this is a project I have. I need to resolder the jack in my Ibby. because it was undone. I have 2 of these to fix. Both of them turn on, but it doesn't read the disc. And I believe it is the potentiometer to make the laser more intense or not. And it's on the back side of this, so I have those to do. And I have some other little things that I'm a tinkerer. I like to do stuff and I like to fix things. Of course, I've got guitars to work on and things to do that. I want to know if there's interest in somebody watching me do this stuff live. I don't want to do pre-recorded stuff because then I have to get into editing and all this other stuff. But most of these repair things that I do are things that'll take 15 to 30 minutes to do, especially if I get everything set up ahead of time. I think that would be fun for me, but I don't want to do stuff that's boring for everybody else. But I do like doing live stuff. Live's more fun for me. I have people to interact with. I spend most of my time alone. I'm in my room playing my guitars or watching your stuff on YouTube, that kind of thing. And so my biggest interaction with people happens in my lives every week, or in the lives that I participate in, because I'd go and see somebody's show, see others that I know there, and I get to talk to them and do that kind of stuff. So I think that it has some merit. So if it's something you guys think you might want to watch once in a while, not every time, and I don't care about that, but if I do it live, it's a success or it's a fail right there, and you get to see the result. You don't have to watch, 4 videos in a series, and then every time I look in the mirror, I'm alone. Well, Charlie, that might have to do with where you put the mirror. Alright, you guys continue talking. I haven't heard Charlie's release this week, so we're going to start the show like we normally do, and I'm going to jump over to Charlie's channel and go... Oh, Charlie, thank you for that one. I got a good chuckle out of that one. That's very, very fun. Yeah, of course it didn't sound right, but yeah, my brain went there. So yeah, we're gonna go to Charlie's channel, and come on, can we change to that? That's the one I want. And we're gonna listen to Charlie's latest release. And if anybody else out there wants me to play something, please drop it in the chat. And I will go there and find it and play it. But right now we're going to hear what Charlie has offered us this week, and see what that's all about. Over here, it's this one, and we're going to pause it and bring this up. Now, if this works right, we're going to do a little test before we commit. If I go to turn on the Vizio screen, yes, now you get to see that. I like that. I need to unmute that, so when I start it, it's actually making sound. So there we're okay. Now I think if I I'm about to put my third screen up. I'm getting very close. I have to rearrange a few more things on my desk, and then you'll see me look different places, but I won't have to shuffle the stuff on the screen so much. So there's that. And then I'm going to mute me. And I found out that if I copy what I created from scene to scene, when I mute me or the sound from desktop in one scene, it mutes them in all of the scenes because they're all the same source. That was a big lights on moment for me. Oh, so I don't have to have different things on and different stuff. And my monitors stay on so I can hear my guitar even when I mute it for you guys. So anyway, blah 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 blah. I talk a lot. So let's listen to Charlie. I'm going to turn off that chat so we can get a clear view. And then we're going to bring up that again. And here we go.
How long did you say you love me? Did a fool ever take too long? If I have my breath, then you be dead to me. You said that you'd always be there, 'cause I must have heard you wrong. If I have my breath, you be dead to me. You promise you never leave me. You'll never see the come and go. You found yourself soon as I found myself alone. Pretty mama, where you come? Guess it's meant to be. And you just might come back home. I have my breath, you be dead to me. Promise you never leave me. Will never see the come and go. You found yourself soon as I found myself alone. Pretty mama, where you come? How long did you say you love me? Did a fool ever take too long? If I have my breath, you be dead to me. How long did you say you'd be there? Guess I must have heard you wrong. If I have my breath, you be dead to me. If you guys like that, give it a thumbs up. Till next time. See you in the funny papers. Bye-bye. Here comes the snippet. Trailers sailing, rooms live 50 cents. No phone, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes, oh, but 2 hours pushing through. Hey, but forbidden mama, man, me by no means king of the road.
Oh yeah, King of the Road. Holy mackerel. Yes, indeed. Let's mute that because that's just his outro. Now, let me see if I can do this right. Come on, Richard, you just got to learn new stuff. So if I turn this off, it should bring... Yes! Oh, that worked! I'm so happy about that. Anyway, that was great, Charlie. And just so you know, I would love to hear you doing King of the Road. So I'm going to put that down in the comments, but you can officially take it from me right now that I would love to hear you do that one. And that's, if you don't know, that's why he does the snippet, is to get an idea if people want to hear that. Oh, oh my goodness. All right, so, oh, cool. This is a cover, so it's going to get me a copyright. That's awesome. I don't care. Let's see here. Bring that up there and stop. And I'm going to mute for a second. Boy, I like the opening of the video there. And then we're going to switch over. So we're going to listen to this from Hugh now. This is Northern Sky. I'm going to grab the link first and put it in like I should have done with Charlie's to begin with. Put that in chat so that we can hear that. But yes, that's a favorite song of mine. There is on paste. There it is. Okay, so this should be linked to Hugh's video. I should have done that for Charlie's before it instead of after it, but you know, you guys know I suck. This is why it's a lame live. I mean, it's why you come here, right? So, all right, there we go. I do that. Turn on.
Never felt magic, crazy as this. I never saw moon in the meaning of the sea. Never held emotion in the palm of my hand. I felt sweet breezes at the top of the tree. But now you're here, right in my northern sky. Been a long time that I'm waiting. Been a long time that I'm broke. Been a long time that I've wondered who the people I've known. Oh, if you would, if you could, screen in my new mind's eye. Would you love me for my money? Would you love me for my head? Would you love me through the winter? Would you love me till I'm dead? Oh, if you would and you could, come blow your horn on high. Never felt magic, crazy as this. Never saw moon with the meaning of the sea. Never felt emotion in the palm of my hand. I felt sweet breezes at the top of the tree. But now you're here, right in my northern sky.
All right, that's excellent. I love the video for that, Hugh. That was something else. Let me turn this. Now, if I turn that off, then I'm back. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is much gooder. If you're not subscribed to Hugh, get subscribed. He has a lot of cool stuff, collabs, just on and on and on and on. There is a plethora of things. Yeah, I misread that, Lori. Yes, go ahead and plug away. I thought you wanted me to plug something in. Now I understand what your words were. So you plug what you want to plug, and we'll just let you do that. So. Oh, cool. Oh, which one of my mods out there has a link to Ron Ward's show for tomorrow? I probably do. It's probably, maybe it's over here. Let me look. See if sometimes I get the notifications the day before. Nope, I don't. It doesn't. I don't have his up there yet. But yes, I usually do catch his show. But yeah, if you have a link directly to that show, Lori, I don't know if he's created the live yet. But I would like. I'm gonna go here, and I need to plug something myself. So I'm going to pop this in here because this is Clay's show with Doc Danger, Conspiracy Music. Clay with Doc Danger. This will be their show tomorrow night. Paste that in there. Come on, get in there. Paste. There it goes. Okay. So that should be the link to their show tomorrow? Day after tomorrow. Anyway, live in 2 days. So yeah, Friday. Yep. So there's that. That popped up in my feed. I do have the notification on. And as proof of this, let's go to the Vizio screen, shall we? Right there, clearly see, notification is on. I am starting to get many more of the notifications that I was previously complaining about. So, yeah, there's that. This fun stuff. Let me see here. Who's live right now? Ooh, Steve Harloa is live. With a special guest, Heather Hatch. So I like to look who's live every once in a while. I just see what's out there and what's going on. Besides me, I think he's the only one. Interesting. What's this? Very cool. Anyway, we can go. I'm gonna stop that. Let me see here. All right. Yep. Okay. So, if you guys want to check out another live show tonight, at any point, you're not required to stay here. But there's oh, Frankie's here. Frankie. Oh my gosh. Man, that solo you did earlier, that was hot stuff, man. Oh. These aren't all music shows. Some of these are talk shows. Some of these are shows about political views. I support anybody that's doing their thing and not hurting anybody else, and that's kind of what I found here. So, we're gonna try and. Why does it do that? I have to tell it to paste twice in my chat. I don't understand that. Anyway, so there's a link to that if you want to go check out some informational things and check that out. I had a great stream going last night. I think it was last night. My days all run together, so you know, there's that. I dropped a like in there for that just because I haven't even listened to it yet. But yeah. Anyway, back to the main one. There we go. Thanks, Doc. Thanks a lot. So, And what Clay and Doc were doing last night was kind of sharing out some of our stuff in this hippie-ish community, because most of us came from metalhead hippie thing, and it's kind of grown from there. But there's other communities that we all listen to, and they're trying to bring some of those together by cross-promoting the platforms and what other people are doing. And I think that is a fantastically wonderful idea. So, man, it's good to see you. That live you did earlier was fantastic. Rachel Jeans, you ought to know, cover of my tongue is wrapped around my third molar. All right, so let's. I might need to subscribe to that. Might be a new sub for me. Yeah. Go videos. All right. Go here. That's that. Hold up. No, don't do that. God, why you click so many times, Richard? Knock it off. Holy smackerel. I need my chat back because it's on the wrong screen now. Move that over there. And yeah, I'm not subbed to this, so this is a new artist for me. Might be a new artist for you. Paste that. Hey, Robin, welcome. I have to do something here. You should duck. I'm about to throw a wrench at you. But it's probably too late. Yep, it's too late. It already got you. So here's a link to this Rachel Jeans. I'm probably going to play something of yours too here in just a bit, Robin. So hang on to that. If there's something in particular you'd like me to play, link it in the chat and I will grab that link from there. So with that said, let's change my view with my fancy new scene. We'll go to the Vizio scene. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Look at that Vizio screen. We'll unmute it so you guys can hear it. This is Rachel Jeans covering You Oughta Know by Alanis Morissette. So let's see what this is all about.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. An older version of me, is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby?
Wow. That was Rachel Jeans. Rachel Jeans is fan-fucking-tastic. Holy mackerel. Check this lady's channel out. That is something else. Let's turn off the VZO screen so you can see the ugly guy again. Alright. I want my chat back because, you know, well, my chat is my show. So, yeah, wow. That, thank you for turning me on to that. Definitely, that was an easy sub. So now I have 1,500-ish and one, or it'll be way more than that. I said, I have so many people that I try and follow, and I try and go see their stuff. Oh, Daughtry cover by Aiden Jacob. There goes my tongue around my molar again. Aiden Jacobs. Have to check that out too. Okay, but I did say I was gonna do one from Robin, and since she didn't put a link up in there, I'm gonna have to go and pick one of hers. Let's go to her channel, which I am faithfully subbed to. So let's go to videos. And I'm gonna randomly pick something. I don't know what I'm gonna randomly pick, but I'm gonna pick something. Let's see here. She does a number of lives too, so she's fun. I know I'm talking about you a little bit in the third person, Robin, but you know, it is there. But she's got some really cool stuff, a lot of catch up that I have to do. So I'm gonna find one of your older ones. Let's see here. Ooh, here's a live one. Let's do this. It doesn't have many views. I'm gonna pause that. I'll leave it unmuted for now. I'm gonna drop the like now because I already know I'm gonna like it. I don't even have to. That's not even a thing. That's okay. Subbing to Rachel was more important than putting a video in here. I'm just gonna throw one up here. So, you know, if you got a different one you'd rather I showcase, you could throw it up there, and I'll give you a two for. This isn't really a music show. That's not why I'm here, but it's turning into one tonight. All right, cool. Yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of music on tonight. I don't normally do a straight music show, but I didn't really have a plan tonight. Last week I was just too tired. So let's turn on the VZO screen. VZO screen. There it is. All right. This is a live. If you hate this, then I'm sorry, Robin, but I'm going to play it anyway because it's probably going to rock. Just saying. Holy mackerel, that was fantastic. That captivated me so well that I forgot to mute myself. It's a good thing I didn't say any bad stuff. That was beautiful, Robin. Fantastic. And if there's a different one you'd rather I play, then, you know, throw the link up in there. I gave you the wrench for that reason. And I'll say this multiple times during the show. If I give you a wrench, that means that you're considered a regular user, a regular listener, or whatever. And you can put links in the chat to your stuff, to other people's stuff, and help promote all of our various interests and channels. I don't, you know, I mean, that's what we're here for. This show is really just about my chat. That's what I'm here for. I like interacting with my chat. Oh. Well, yeah, you don't have to be grateful. You can kid about that, you know. That was super fantastic. One of my favorite Beatles songs. And, well, kind of not a Beatles, but it is a Beatles. Anyway. Just here to play the lame part. Yeah, see, Doc knows I'm the lame. That's because Doc's not lame, and neither is Doc Danger or Clay or Lori. Let's do a roll call here. Let's see what's up. Who is in here? Let's see, participants. Look at this. We got Johnny Kramer, who doesn't stop by very often. We're always glad to see Johnny. We got Ashnader91, Charlie Gabaldon, Conspiracy Music, Hugh Caldwell, Lori's Mishmash, Robin Cheyenne, Doc the Dog Paw. Doc Danger was out there somewhere earlier. I don't know if he's still out there. As well as other people I've forgotten. And then some lame dude named DeFalco. Oh, that's me. Sorry. Anyway, Zach's probably out there because Zach's usually hanging out there too. So, something just popped up in there. Whose name just popped in there? Lori's? I don't know. Hugh? Talk before I go over there and look, because then it messes it up. Oh yeah, Feisty Feathers out there, Heather. All kinds of stuff. Danger is not my middle name, because really I'm chicken. Oh, okay. That's cool. Did you leave up the... Well, okay. Here, let's... You know what? This was fantastic. Are they both still up, Frankie? Or did you take the first one that didn't have the music in there? Did you take that one down? You probably took that one down, didn't you? I'm looking for it. Where is it at? It should be here. Why do I... Hold on, I'm on your videos. It's the Saturday Jam, more vocals. By the way, if you haven't heard Frankie sing, go listen to this man sing. Oh my fucking God, can this guy sing. Absolutely, absolutely love that. Why do I not see it here on your videos? I don't see it on the more vocals, new Saturday Jam, vocal time, sound check. I have gain. Here, let me look at the sort. Yeah, date added newest. Why don't I see it? Let me just look through here. Sounds new. Heart. Never too old to shred. That was 3 months ago. Yeah, I'm getting way back here. Frankie, I don't see it. Help me out. There you go. Alright. So if I go over here, not that one. Alright. Thank you for giving me the link, Frankie. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not coming up for me. That was weird. That was very, very strange. Down, 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 down. Come on. Let's do this now. All right. There, it's working. Okay, now something's happening. Now we got something happening. I don't know what my computer was doing there. Thank you for putting that link in there. Now we're going to change to the Visio screen again. Is this? And I'm just going to drop the like now.
Well. What do you know?
And I'm going to mute me this time.
What do you know?
Yeah, this will be a minute. No,
Well, guys, if you're still there. Hello, Emmy. Good morning. How you doing, Emmy? On Pig Vlog. On a Pig Vlog. What's up? I'm here doing a video. Again. Oh, I did a video about 5 minutes ago. And everybody liked it, but there was no track that was attached to it. There was supposed to be a track. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I have to apologize for the last recording because there was no track. It was just me playing guitar, and that's not the way it was supposed to be. So I'm going to redo it. I'm going to redo it now. So I'm going to put the mic down and get my guitar and redo this video the right way.
Man, that was good, Frankie. That was so good. I didn't think it was too long, and I don't care if anybody else does. Yeah, I know. I forgot to unmute me. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate you having my back. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. That was yeah. Let's see, what's Doc's at my age? I can move them that fast only if I don't think. Right? Oh, Preston gave me a new exercise this week, and this flips my head. Let me bring it. It's the spider walk, and I'm super slow at this, and I've been practicing every day, 10-15 minutes at multiple different times throughout the day, but just making my brain tell my fingers what to do on this spider walk is insane. Yeah, ow. I know it's not about getting it perfect, Preston, but holy crap, it just, I have to focus so much to make my fingers, because I'm used to doing, that, not something where I'm staying and moving up and down the strings. Nope. We haven't even tried to use a different position. I'm staying right on the A where you were showing me to do it, because I realized this could be done anywhere on the board. And then the video that who's the guy in the video? What is that guy's name? Hang on a second. Let me go over here to the Preston of the Turner. I call it the Preston of the Turner because this is where I talk to everybody. Preston, Marshall, Mark, all of them are in here. Jeff Waters demoing the spider walk. Holy crap. So there is this, talk about goals. We're going to listen to just a piece of this. I'm going to switch this over so you can watch him doing this too, because it's the same thing I'm doing, but he does it gooder. Way gooder. There he is. Play.
For the guitar players out there, obviously, so I'll do it really slow first. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do it medium speed and show you.
Wait, there's more.
Now it looks boring, but it's actually very confusing.
Yeah, boring
to do
it is
in
not.
the brain. And when you do it fast,
Fucking hard is what it
what's
is.
happening is your picking hand down here is jumping strings every time you're hitting a note, and you're kind of weaving a web with your fingers on the left. So it's supposed to go, if I could do it right. No, I didn't do that right, so I'll try it now. I can't even do it. It's a big, messy, sloppy mess. But that's why you practice it, so you can get it better. Can't do it. Anyway, that's the whole point, though, is you're not supposed to be able to do it. And it's like this slow. It goes... So you have to pause and rewind that on your DVD, okay? So let's...
Pause and rewind on your DVD. Love that. I love how nonchalant he is about this.
Do that, maybe do that twice, and then move up a fret and do the same thing again. Move up again. Anyway, you keep doing that 2 times, move up, And then you
Yeah,
build
that
up
was
your
funny.
speed.
That
Right,
DVD
right now I can't
comment
play
was
it,
awesome.
but if I practice it for about 15, 20 minutes, it gets up to a speed where it's that fast. And then you're ready because it's completely worked your picking hand all the way up to your shoulders, and it's worked your hand-eye coordination because it's a really crazy riff to look at. You can't even look at it when you're playing because it messes you up. And it works every one of your fingers equally. So I wish I could play it.
He's
Come back
gonna.
maybe next year and I'll have it.
The reason I'm doing this is watch this. Yeah. Fuck me.
Ow. Okay. There. That's my big one. Then the rest of it's just playing.
Yeah. Holy crap. That was something else, man. Yeah. So yeah, you learn it on bass, you learn it on guitar, but holy mackerel. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that fast anytime soon, but I'm gonna keep that in the rotation of things I'm trying. Be kind. Please rewind the DVD. Right? Well, yeah, but I love the comment that he made because you know he clearly did this for a YouTube bit, and you have to pause and rewind the DVD. Yeah, YouTube is a DVD. Right? Oh my goodness, that's funny. That's funny. Wow, we've had quite a music show tonight. I haven't even planned to do music. I remember when you could buy a beta machine and a VHS machine. VHS won that. Yeah, crazy stuff. And then the other problem that came up was the early video machines, videotape players. They didn't like the rewind. Yeah, Betamax was supposed to be the shiz, but the VHS format won out. And I don't really understand why, because the VHS was actually a larger. Yeah, top loaded were the best, but the thing that was happening in the early machines is people were using them to rewind, and it was wearing out parts of the early video players. Yeah, I would imagine it did, because everything Sony does makes, is expensive. Of course, then, fast forward 20 years and then we had CDs from the same company. But yeah, it's crazy. Although, the process to make a CD is the same for everyone. And I don't understand why we have music artists out there that want to copyright the note of C because they played a C note in their song. Yet here we had Sony that came out with the Betamax cassettes and eventually developed the CD. Why do we now THX surround sound, right? Yes indeed, Ruby is out. Ruby is out because Doug is tuned to E flat, and I don't want to constantly retune, so she's out. But welcome, Marshall. He just flipped him over. Yeah, you gotta flip those video cassettes over. That way you can watch them. You can watch you can watch side B, and you don't have to rewind it that way. Which one do you want me to use? There's the neck. Yeah, Sony's a pain in the butt. No lie there. Just about as much as is, you know, any of the other bigs. Microsoft, it doesn't matter. X number one, you gotta keep them numbered for just such emergencies, Doc. Crazy stuff. Oh, I forgot I moved this camera here. Yeah, I'm gonna play around here. I gotta get this back to. See if I can do this again. Hang on. Now I remember to turn it on. This one. Look, I almost got it in the right spot. Holy mackerel, that's fucking weird. Okay. Where is... Come on. Yeah, I can't do the tappy thing. I haven't figured that out yet. And it doesn't matter. I have enough stuff to learn. So right now we don't. I just try it every so often because it's fun. When I can actually make the string make some noises by doing that. Because I know the strings are close enough and this guitar is in good enough shape that it can be done. I just don't have the technique. So, yeah. But... stories I can't tell you, right? Yeah, that guitar was amazing. But then my contention is, and always has been, that the only bad guitar is the one that doesn't get played. It always makes me sad because I see these collectors guitars selling for, you know, millions of dollars, and then they sit in a case on a stand, and they don't make music anymore. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. If a guitar makes you want to play, it's a good guitar. If you pick it up and you make sounds with it, even if they're terrible sounds and you don't know what you're doing, you're still making sounds with it, and that's important. Clay has it on his channel, you know, that there is healing in music, and he's right. Music can evoke any any feeling, any vision. It can bring back memories. It can create new ones. Yeah, this is the other thing he's got me doing is this one. This one I'm doing better on, so alternate picking, but I tend to overreach. That seems to be my biggest problem. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to do this, and I'll have to do it this way. I'm gonna figure this thing out. I am. Oh, I like high watts. There's a couple of high watts out there that are really, really cool amps. The only amplifier I own now is the Mustang version 2 of a Fender, and it is a sound device. It takes, excuse me, it takes my Reaper and is my backup for how to send sound into OBS. Currently using Restream again. Maybe it's Restream that I use through that. I gotta go look. Which one is it? I use... Reroute is what I'm currently using, but I have a backup for Restream. But they both use the same device. My amplifier that I never play live. I could plug into it right now and play, but I never use it because the Nolly it gives me everything I want. I mean, I can go from, you know, bright and clean, and then I can go to if I want to get even crazier. Anyway, that's kind of fun. So I can get anything I want out of Nolly. It works. Pretty good stuff. It's not too loud. The Mustang is not too loud, but it's clunky to use, especially if you are trying to use, it with the controls and not the interface, because you have to go into the sub menus. In the interface, it's not too bad on the screen. So doing it that way, mixing and changing isn't too bad. But trying to do it on the actual amp, just out like if you had it on stage, oh no thanks. I don't want to work that hard. Wait, Doc put a link in here. What's this? Is this a link to an article that we want to see? That alleged named in the video. Okay, yeah. Oh, look, there's an advertisement on this. A pop-up. Yeah, if you could, you agree that we use cookies on our website? Seriously? Man, pop-ups are the bane of my existence. I don't like them. So, this guy's name A man authorities describe as a New Jersey leader of an organized crime family has been charged with setting up a bogus company in Chatsworth to defraud other firms out of more than $1 million worth of videotape and equipment, most of which was distributed to Los Angeles area and by pornography producers. Nice. Martin Taketa, hope I didn't butcher his name, 38, of Florham Park, New Jersey, who federal and New Jersey authorities say is a prominent member of the Luchese family, crime family, faces conspiracy and grand theft charges along with 3 alleged business associates. All 4 men are expected to be arrested today, district attorney's officials said. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. That's interesting. I'm going to close that. Go back over here. Where's my chat? Somebody took it. So, thank you for coming out. Is Ashinator leaving? I said a good night. Or is Lori leaving? Let's get that. I never know. Oh yeah, Lori's leaving. Okay, so I want to say good night to the right person. Good night, Lori. Oh, Charlie retracted another message. Charlie, are you womanizing in chat again? That's just not nice. Yeah, it's a joke that got started earlier with the beta VHS fights. Trying to get that right. The harmonic pull. I kind of get it sometimes. That's hard to do. Anyway, that was fun. Oh, take care, Lori. We'll see you. Spelling is hard. Take a look at that and see why I said spelling is hard. And Zach says it sounds like something out of GTA 5. What's GTA 5? I don't have Grand Theft Auto 5. I have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's really kind of dumb. Yeah, I've tried to play. I get it for free because of the Game Pass thing I have with Xbox, but it is not a game I'm going to play very much. Most of the stuff I do play, I don't play anymore because now I play the guitar. Every so often I get a wild hair. Oh yeah, I'm so far behind on video games. Even when I played video games a lot, way behind on them, because I waited for usually months. If I wanted to see if I liked it, I'd go rent it from one of the rental shops. And now that's not as popular of a thing to do, so I just have the service. I get to do previews, and yeah, it works for what I do especially. And then I don't have to buy it when it first comes out. I can play it a little bit, see if I like it. Because most of the new games that Xbox and PlayStation, those guys are all putting it up for, wow, northbound train, southbound track. I'm not even stoned. And I just lost my whole train of thought talking. Oh yeah, anyway, they were, you know, that stuff is got free trials on most of them, the most popular ones anyway. I mean, if it's a platform that I like and it's a game that I'm really interested in, chances are I'm just going to wait until it goes on sale and buy it. So yeah. yeah, I've signed up for beta, I think on 4 or 5 different game companies. I'm on their beta things, and sometimes I get in the beta and sometimes I don't. I don't want to be an alpha tester because I don't want to work that hard to tell them what's wrong with the game and what's broke. I want it to be mostly fixed. I tried World of Warships. Can't wrap my head around that game. It just drives me crazy. I play a little bit of Warcraft still, the classic. Shadowlands ruined a 17-year veteran player of World of Warcraft. In one expansion, I just stopped playing. I had the guitar to focus on, but it didn't make sense. But I still play classic once in a while. I have friends on there that I like to do that with, and going to do that. Wrath of the Lich King is going to come out. It's one of my favorite expansions. That and Legion are 2 of my favorites. But yeah, I don't play the War of the World of Warships or tanks or any of those. I've tried most of them, and then I've tried a couple of the zombie ones where you got to kind of make your base and defeat the zombies and go do that, and that's just not. RTSs are not my thing, and that's what they all basically are, is RTS. I used to play a lot of RTS. I played Command and Conquer all the way from CNC Red Alert all the way up through about Tiberian Sun 3. I never played StarCraft much. Of course, it's included now. I can play it for free because I still sub to World of Warcraft. I can still play StarCraft, but yeah, I don't. I also don't play Diablo. I don't like Diablo at all. I've tried original. I skipped 2, played 3. 4 is phone based, really dumb. Nothing wrong with Pong. That's what I cut my teeth on. Yeah, I'm assistant guild leader in my classic server. They like me for some reason. I don't know. Something about fair and no agenda, or I don't know. I played almost since the beginning of World of Warcraft. They dropped it, the original World of Warcraft Classic dropped in November of 2004, and a friend of mine told me about it in December, one of my work friends, and said I should try it. And I went back to him the next day at work, and I said, "Man, it's a really cool world. You wander around." And I said, "But I'm like level 8, and everything just kills me." He says, "What do you mean everything just kills you?" I said, "Well, any of the hostile mobs, they kill me." He says, "Well, where are you at? Are you in the Abbey, or are you in the little, well, I can't remember the name. Scott, I'm gapping on forest." Anyway, and I said, "No, I went down the road past the gold place and went down to Westfall." He said, "You're level 8 in Westfall? What? Don't you have any gear?" I said, "Gear? What gear?" He said, "Well, it drops off the mobs and you get it from quest rewards." And I said, "Quest rewards? What are you talking about, quest rewards?" Yeah, I didn't pick up any of the quests in the beginning area. I didn't even look. I just took off out the window, or out the door from the Abbey, and ran to the little town, Goldshire. And of course, Murlocs and everything was killing me. Because I'm literally have no gear and a shitty weapon, and he laughed for a good 5 minutes and then explained to me that I needed to go back and start doing the quests, and then I became a quest whore. I'm a completionist. I wanted to go and do all of the quests and experience the entire story. Yeah. And I don't PvP. I PvE. When I do play, I just don't. It's not my thing. It's just not my thing. I enjoy the challenge and the exploration, and now it's more social for me than anything else. I go on, I talk to people in guild, and help out anybody that needs help with their alts that they're bringing up or something like that. But you know, I'm not on there like I was. I used to play WoW every day, probably for 3 to 6 hours a day. Yeah, I just don't do that anymore. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with PvP. A lot of the folks in the guild do PvP, and they're pretty good at it. I'm just not. It's a different animal because you're playing against real players, and they probably have better gear than me because I PvE most of the time, and the PvP and the PvE gear are not the same. Although, if you like right now, I didn't have time to go and do all the stuff and run Kara and get all the gear that I wanted to get, yada yada yada. So I just got the brutal gear from PvP because honor is easy to get, and you can get a couple thousand honor a day. So I've just done that for the brutal set, and then I've got okay gear for PvE. It's not perfect, but it does work. Yeah, I spent a lot too much time playing playing video games. So never played Neverwinter. Never played EverQuest either, although when they brought it back and they kind of rebirthed it, I tried it. No. Might as well throw away money. Sometimes I felt that way. Like I said, it's still a social thing for me. I have friends on there, and so I still play, just to stay in contact with them. Well, that's what I do most of the time. Like I said, I don't go on and play that much anymore. I mean, I've already played all the content, and I like to be current with whatever the guild's doing, so I participate in doing that. But I know where to go and what I have to do and how to complete most of the stuff. Hey, Vivian, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. So this is what I do most of the time. I sit here and I play this stinking guitar. That's what I do. I can look at it that way. I have to learn, you know, where the things are on the fretboard. You know, the notes, like, you know, E and E and E and E and E. See, that wasn't E. There it is, E. It's starting to sink in. I figured out where E is. I know where a couple of G's are. I know where a couple of C's are. So I keep trying to memorize this stuff. Well, see, I practice too, but my learning level is very rudimentary. I do a lot of improv stuff where I'm playing along with backing tracks, but I'm stuck in the typical rut that beginner players get into of just and you know, I just kind of keep doing the same things over and over again, which is why I started taking lessons from Preston. Because now I'm doing different things. That's not the right one. Ow! And when you miss a string, it sounds terrible. This one I started playing around with. I started doing this. Which is a little bit different from what I was doing before. Kind of mixes it up, makes me think about it in a different way. Anyway, the spider walk though, nope. This just fucking, that hurts my head. That is a challenge for me, just because my hand wants to do, yeah, that's what my hand wants to do, but I have to make it do ouch. Anyway, I'm not going to torture you all with more of that. That was just a terrible thing. Oh yeah, Hugh's back has been bothering him. Sorry to hear about that, Hugh. I hope that it is feeling better. That I see you saying it's starting to ease, but it was bad this morning. Well, I know I'll get better at it, and I know it's an exercise to help with my fingers being more limber and the timing between those, but I mean, that's just to get to where I'm at now, going as slow as I've been. I literally did that on just the first two strings for probably the first full afternoon. On Monday evening I was messing around with it, and probably most of Tuesday I just did this, trying to get my head wrapped around what my fingers are doing, because I kind of agree with what he said in the video. If you almost can't look at it, but my fingers don't know what to do, and if I don't look at it, I end up doing instead of, whoops, see? My finger just doesn't want to go there. Ooh, JDL. Morning. How you doing, JDL? Good to see you. Thanks for joining in here. looking forward to that. Yep. If you follow the little things that Vivian puts out in chat, she put one out the other day, and old Hugh stepped right up and made an offer that she accepted, and there's going to be a collab coming out of it, and I'm excited for that. You should go and find her little community post. Yep, and it's not a cliche Buddy Holly song. It is something a lot of people haven't even heard. I would be willing to bet that a lot of people have not heard this Buddy Holly song unless they're a fan. Rhythm does not make me dance, Mr. Smith. Mr. Preston Smith. Might make me move, but dancing is relative. Nobody wants to see anything to do with my hips. Up or not. Oh, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, Clay. Yes, Mr. Smith does have some really cool drum tracks up. And it's all over the place. I mean, it's crazy stuff there. So yeah, definitely. Here, let me do this. Let's put. Where's he at? Nope. Why is he not coming up? I am distraught. Maybe I can find him on my list. This guitar. Because he's on here. I really wish these were like different. I don't know in what way I want them to be different, but I do want them to be different. Yeah, it's going to take me forever to find the right one. Anybody got a link for Mr. Smith's channel, Clay, in particular? I'm gonna throw you on the spot. Throw up a link to Mr. Smith's channel for me if you would, because for some reason I don't understand why. Yeah, it does not want to bring that up. I'm very sad about that. And I know he's on my list, and I can't find him. So, okay, cool. Glad you found him, Ashinator. Thank you for looking in. Normally I can come up with those pretty quick. Thank you, Clay. There is legit to his channel, and he's a really cool guy, and a hell of a drummer, which I didn't know until he posted those. The Methadrine Hamsters. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Clay, for putting that up there. I appreciate it. And yeah, his channel is not easy to find. And going through the channels that I have here, I wish you could arrange these the way you like them. Oh, I was talking about the Guitar Geek earlier. He just popped up here. Let me throw his link up there, and if you guys want to check him out, he's really kind of fun. I like him. Andrew is really, really cool. Get back over here. Oh, that. Ah, okay. There. Now we got something there. We'll do that. What time is it getting to be? Yeah, it's getting close to 11. I'm probably going to shut this down at 11 and let somebody else jump in there and do a live or post a new video. Can we paste, please? Nope, can't do. Got to do it twice. Why? YouTube hates me. So anyway, there's a link to Guitar Geek's channel right there. Fun. What in the hell? Oh, that's weird. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what I just did there. did that. And then we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. Okay, now that's what it should look like. That was super weird. Anyway, there's a link to the Guitar Geeks channel. Check him out. He's pretty cool. He's a really nice guy. And what I wanted to do is this. There it is. I wanted to open that link in a new tab and then do that. Alright, so the methadone hamsters, we're going to check this out. I have no idea what we're about to watch. This is a link from Clay. So I'm going to turn on the Vizio scene, which is there, and then that's unmuted. I'm going to mute me. Hopefully I'll remember to unmute me when this is over. Wow, nice. Thank you for sharing that. That was fantastic. The Methadrine Hamsters. I absolutely love the title. I'm going to have to research that a little bit, find out some more about it. But yeah, it was cool to see Mr. Smith. Oh, hang on, I got to change this. There. Still learning how to use my new scenes. And hopefully I'll be able to get that other figured out pretty soon and be able to have that going as well. Oh my goodness. Let's see who else is in here now. Do a roll call before I start saying my goodbyes and taking 20 minutes to do anything. Let's turn this off. Turn that down. There. That's up now. Bring this over here. Oh, yeah. Thanks. I forgot about that one. Let me, hang on. Let me go find that. That'll be perfect to end the stream on. That will be fantastic. Let me open that. And thank you for the reminder, Zach. Super appreciate that. That's awesome, because I forgot all about that. Aiden, Jacob. Whoa. Not caps lock. There we go. Down. I know I'm not subscribed to this. I'd remember this guy's name. Let's see here. Hold on now. Don't be. Stop making noise. I pushed that button, not this one. I gotta find the. It's over. There it is. Nope, that's not the right. It's over. Okay, so there it is. I'll figure this stuff out pretty soon. I'm gonna like know what's up and how to push all the right buttons. The problem with me is I keep learning new stuff, like this whole scenes thing where I'm setting up different camera scenes with different stuff. You know, like this. Because I can do this two different ways now. I can go to the show Vizio screen, or as you can see, I'm going to fix this right here where it says I'm not subbed. But anyway, I can do it by doing that. That's changing a scene completely, or I can go from my solo screen and turn on the Vizio screen. So I'm trying to decide which way is the better way. That's why the both ways are still in there. Having the screen active in my current scene is what I used to do completely. Changing these over to so they switch, you know, to the ones I want them to by changing the scene. Yeah, that's cool stuff. So anyway, enough talking. We'll turn this off. I'm going to turn over to this. Then I'm going to start this. We'll unmute it. First, let me fix this. Zach says it's good. I'm already going to like it. So we're just going to do that right away. I'm going to pre-hit the like because otherwise I'll forget. And then I'll come back and comment on this after I end the stream here. So let's check this out.
I was blown away. What could I say? It all seemed to make sense. You're taking away everything, and I can't deal with that. I try to see the good in life, but good things in life are hard to find. Blow it away, blow it away. Can we make this song
Well, that's definitely going to be a copyright strike, but it was worth it. I don't even care. That was good. Really good. Holy wow. See, now I changed the scene, so yeah, there we go. Now we're back to where we are. Well, that was a great way to close out the stream. I'm just ignoring the copyright strikes that I'm getting now. I was fighting them all. If I play somebody's original and I get a copyright strike on it, I'm going to fight that. But as long as it's not globally blocking my stream and making me, have to edit out stuff, then I'm just letting them be. I don't care. Week before last, got a couple of strikes for a couple of covers that I played there, and I don't care. It just doesn't matter. So, fun stuff. Think it's a Helix, huh? I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I watch him, and his stuff is really good, but I'm stupid. And honestly, I don't learn very well from somebody showing me what to do in a video. Read the titles, yes. But I don't do well with people showing me, just like, here, do this, push that. But if they explain to me what I need to do, Marshall does this when we get together and we're doing stuff. He explains what I need to do. And then he's not showing me what to do most of the time, unless I just can't find what he's talking about. I just do it. I don't know. That's a good question, Kinger. That's because strike. That's that word could be copyrighted. Copyrighted. It is a Helix he used. Cool. Yeah, Helix sounds good. Like I said, I'm happy with Nolly. I really don't. I really don't see any reason why I need to do anything different. So, well, global blocks. If they globally block me and I think it's wrong, then it's because I don't care about monetization at all. I don't care. That means diddly to me. I just like doing my lives. But if they tell me they're going to pull my video down and I can't play it again until I edit out the offending part, well, then I lose my chat. And the chat is the context of my show. What I talk about without chat would not make any sense to somebody not coming into the stream that didn't know what was going on. So, yeah, it might be a sim country thing. That's true. Yeah. If you're teaching or demonstrating, then that's absolutely fair use. I don't care what it is. If you're trying to teach someone in that context, it's absolutely there. And I don't care. Like, okay, when Hugh and I did the Vanity Fair cover for Hitching a Ride, there was a copyright claim on that as soon as I posted it. But instead of it saying you have to edit, it just said we're going to run ads on your stuff. Well, they run ads on my stuff anyway, or I would imagine they do. I never see them because I have Ad Blocker Plus in Chrome, and they haven't gotten around that yet. So I don't see ads, even on the Well, so occasionally there'll be a movie on YouTube that I'll want to watch, and it's always the free with ads. Well, I don't see those. I don't see those ads. I just see the free because this works, so I don't change it. But as far as my amp goes, Nolly really works for me. I can get just about any sound I want out of that. I thought about getting the Petrucci one. I think that's what it's called. And then the other one was the Gojira. But Gojira gives you some different pedals, but the amps themselves are, you can get the same tones and sounds. But, yeah. So, alright. It's 11 o'clock and I'm going to shut this down. We had some fun. You guys got to see some things. As you can see, I'm going to be practicing anyway, we're still working on that. So that's going to be a thing. Eventually, in, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, I'll be able to play the whole song. Cool deal. There's nothing wrong with it. See, I don't care what SIM or thing you use, or if you use Apple or you use a PC. I use PC, but I have an Apple Mac that's right there that I could also use. So, but thanks for hanging out, Ashinator. We'll do a little roll call before I say goodbye. Because right now we got Ashinator 91, Conspiracy Music, Hugh Caldwell, Kinger's Music, Preston Smith's Music, set up by Marshall the Dog Paw Doc, Vivian Smiling, Zach Thong, and then that weird Falcro guy. I do these pretty much every week, like I said, unless I'm too tired or I just don't feel up to it, and then I want to have fun and make these entertainment. So have a good one, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. Check these people out. Check out Vivian's channel, Marshall's channel, Doc's channel, Preston's channel, Hugh's channel, Kinger's channel. So much stuff. Anyway, stay. Look, I can't even make the horns because I'm tired. Absolutely, Preston. You know how to get a hold of me. So take care, and I will see you in a video or